Right now and new on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
A jury found Richard Jacobson guilty of murdering his pregnant ex-girlfriend. Tonight, we'll tell you what happened at his sentencing.
Also ahead, the crews from the Cold Springs fire in Umatilla County are heading home. We'll tell you what officials say stopped the fire from growing. And new at 6, our Dan Hansen actually talks to the family who lost their home.
And one man is hospitalized following a shooting in Pasco. What witnesses say they saw after it happened.
And it is a first alert weather day because extreme heat is on the way. Stacy Lee joining us with more.
Yep, but right now, sunny, nice evening ahead, warm temperatures, and yes, I'll tell you more about that first alert weather day. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is July the 7th. So with these rising high temperatures, it is a first alert weather day.
Yeah, so we are talking about the heat, folks. We want to start this evening with Stacy Lee joining us now with a first look at your forecast. Stacy.
Hey guys, yep, first alert weather day tomorrow due to the heat where we could see temperatures in the triple digits in the lower Columbia Basin, 100-degree temperatures in the valleys and foothills of the mountains, and any large fires that start would spread rapidly. So very, very hot tomorrow. Today, warm but not extreme, 92 degrees on our Bi-Mart Sky Cam looking out into the Yakima Valley. The humidity there at 29%. We're going to be keeping a close eye on that in the days going forward because that's going to impact us as far as the fire weather concerns are. Looking around the area, everybody in the 90s this evening. Planning your night out by 7, still in the 90s. 9 o'clock, you'll see some 80-degree temps, and at 11, still in the mid and upper 70s. So very, very warm night going forward. Here's what things are looking like tomorrow. Again, keep a close eye on those winds. We'll see those picking up in the afternoon, increasing fire danger with that heat. Your day planner, it's going to be a hot one out the door in the morning. Middle of the day, you're already going to be in the 80s and 90s and those triple digits by the early evening. Here's a quick sneak peek at that 7-day forecast. Very hot, but then a nice little cool down. Here's Walla Walla and Hermiston. I'll tell you more about our heat advisory and some red flag warnings in the area coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Our big story here at 6 o'clock, all new tonight. We are learning that Richard Jacobson has been sentenced to life in prison. A jury found him guilty of aggravated murder in the first degree in June after a trial lasting nearly 3 weeks. This comes nearly 3 years after his pregnant ex-girlfriend, Brandy Ibanez, was found in a bag floating in the Columbia River near the Cable Bridge. An autopsy found she had been pregnant at the time of her murder with a son named Kane. An investigation identified her ex-boyfriend as the suspect in the murder. Richard Jacobson was arrested near Portland, Oregon, and extradited to Benton County in March 2023.
Time now for a follow-up. A Umatilla County family is picking up the pieces after the Cold Springs Reservoir fire tore through their home of more than 5 decades.
And while firefighters are nearly finished battling the blaze, new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says the recovery for families like the Lloyds is just getting started.
Charred earth, twisted metal, and ashes. It's all that's left of the Lloyd family home in Umatilla County after the Cold Springs Reservoir fire swept through the area last week. Alicia Edmonds' father always wanted to be a farmer and built this home as a legacy for the family. Even after his death not too long ago, he still had a piece of him there.
All his memorabilia was in the home, all his stuff that he had left, all his material items were still in the home, and they're all gone now.
Edmund says her niece was home at the time and barely escaped with the family dog, but 3 other beloved pets didn't make it out.
She tried to grab her cat, but it ran under the bed, and she had to just leave and save herself.
Furniture, tools, even their work vehicles was stored right there. The fire took all of it. Edmund says insurance won't cover temporary housing, transportation, or the belongings the family lost. So they're asking for help, and the help they're getting.
Some random guy just drove up to the house and said, "Hey, was this your parents' house?" and handed my sister like $200. Had no idea who he was.
Meanwhile, fire crews are wrapping up their work at the Cold Springs Reservoir fire.
All of our mutual aid partners also played a big role. We had one chopper from across the state that also came to help spray water on the fire. So those kind of all in combination with each other really helped keep this fire from spreading beyond what it did.
The fire is now fully contained, burning 2,489 acres. Control officially returned to Umatilla County Fire District 1 as outside crews demobilized. The cause is still under investigation, but officials say dry conditions remain dangerous across eastern Oregon. Crews say this fire may be winding down, but with the long, dry summer ahead, the next one could come fast. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
If you would like to support the Lloyd family, we've posted their verified GoFundMe link at applevalleynewsnow.com. Firefighters say vigilance this summer will be key in preventing the next wildfire.
And Wendy, other news tonight, 3 employees are safe after a late-night armed robbery at Harvest Foods in Zillah. Just before midnight Friday, police spotted 2 workers tied up inside the locked store. Officers had to break through a window to get them out safely. A 3rd employee was later found tied up inside by SWAT. Investigators believe 2 suspects hid in the store before closing, tied up the staff, and escaped through an emergency exit with stolen items. Despite a large response from multiple agencies, including SWAT and Fish and Wildlife, the suspects got away. The investigation is still active. If you know anything, contact Zillah Police. More crime news. Pasco PD investigating a shooting that took place last night over on 6th Avenue. It happened just after 9:30.
When police got to the scene, they say they found 1 man shot. Witnesses reported seeing at least 2 people running through backyards shortly after the shooting. The man was taken to the hospital, but his current condition is not known. Authorities called in several other law enforcement agencies, including the Tri-City Regional SWAT team. A police dog and at least 2 drones were all used to look for the suspects.
Now, Apple Valley News Now reached out to the Pasco Police Department earlier today for an update. They couldn't provide any other details, but did tell us they will send us more information sometime later this week. So stay with us for updates. New at 6, a College Place man is behind bars after an early morning shooting over the weekend. Just after midnight Saturday, officers say they heard gunfire near North College Avenue and over on a locked drive, C Street, I should say, and C Street. They found a vehicle damaged by bullets and spoke with the alleged victim. Witnesses reported someone running from the scene. Later, security video showed an altercation between 2 men, followed by shots being fired. Police identified the suspect as 18-year-old Juan Rodriguez Meza. He turned himself in Saturday night and is now facing charges, including attempted murder and unlawful possession of a weapon. The investigation is ongoing.
Washington is making it easier for family relatives to step in and care for kids in foster care. Just this month, the Department of Children, Youth, and Families launched kinship licensing standards. It's to help cut paperwork in half and simplify the process for family members who want to help. As of last May, more than half of children in out-of-home care in Washington were placed with family.
We've prioritized placement with relatives because of the studies and knowing the positive impacts it has on the children and youth in placement. And so I think that's like a big win for the state.
Right now, nearly 60% of foster youth in Washington are placed with relatives, and officials hope that number grows with these new changes.
Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Coming up, the Coeur d'Alene fire engineer remains in the hospital. What we're learning about the extent of his injuries.
Plus, Stacy is coming back with a look at your full first alert weather forecast. It is going to get really hot out there, folks. You'll want to stay tuned to find out how hot in your area. Also, make sure you scan that QR code on the side there of your screen to get the Apple Valley News Now weather app. We'll be right back.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Ready to shake up your dining experience? Legends Casino Hotel has something for every taste. At Lucky Shots Coffee Bar, it's more than just coffee. Frothy lattes, bold espressos, hearty sandwiches, desserts, and more. Lucky Shots has a winning hand of flavors any time of the day. Join us for our full-service menu, or dive into our legendary buffet options, including our salad bar and a variety of desserts that will have you coming back for seconds. Explore the newly updated food court with so many choices to satisfy your craving. At Fortune's, savor a customized crab boil fit for a king, queen, or joker with all the extras. Try the crab boil with one of our specialty sauces, big enough to share, but don't be slow with your fork. This is good eating. Burger lovers, head to Legendary Burgers. Try the Mount Adams or go classic with fries and a Huckleberry shake. Craving pizza, pasta, and more? Creations has you covered. After that custom-made pizza pie, don't forget dessert. You just gotta try our house-made cannoli. For authentic Mexican-style cooking, Madre's Mexican Kitchen is a must. With fresh homemade tortillas and savory sauces, you will not be disappointed. Try our enchiladas, street tacos, or something new to you. Madre's is sure to bring it home. Whether you're here to dine or unwind, Legends Casino Hotel has a world of exciting flavors waiting for you. Bring your appetite, your friends and family, and let the culinary journey begin.
There's working you. And then there's Chill You. Chill You is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill You is the best you. There you are. Bring back your Chill You with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
The news at 6 continues now with continuing coverage. We have an update on the fire engineer injured in the recent deadly shooting outside Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. IFD says he remains in the ICU at Kootenai Health.
That's right. Dave Tisdall is now in stable condition after being shot in the back. Officials say the bullet collapsed his left lung, damaged his clavicle, shattered multiple ribs, and caused spinal swelling. According to the fire department, right now, he can't move his legs, but doctors say his spinal cord is still communicating, offering hope for recovery as the swelling goes down.
He still faces a long road ahead. Donations to support his recovery can now be made through the Red and Blue Foundation. Their website is redbluefoundation.org. Now, the 2 firefighters who were killed in the ambush will have their memorial services later this week.
U.S. Marshals Service says Travis Decker may have been spotted in Sawtooth National Forest in Idaho. They are also now asking everyone to not pick up any hitchhikers. The marshals say a man matching Travis Decker's description was seen in the Bear Creek area of the Sawtooth National Forest on July 5th. Decker, from Wenatchee, is wanted for the murder and kidnapping of 9-year-old Peyton, 8-year-old Evelyn, and 5-year-old Olivia. He was last seen with a long ponytail, black cap, backpack, and wearing a black pair of shorts and a cream-colored shirt. The U.S. Marshals are offering up to $20,000 for any information that leads to his arrest. Anyone with tips should call 1-800-336-0102. Well, things have been difficult for growers in the Yakima Valley this season, and it looks like that's not changing anytime soon.
And all new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Natalie Keller brings us more.
At Valikoff Fruits Orchards in Wapato, yellow leaves and grass tell the tale of a 3-year drought that has left the ground and growers' wallets drier than usual.
This is the worst out of all the bad times that we've had in the farming game, because it's both economics and water.
It doesn't look like the conditions are improving. On Thursday, the Bureau of Reclamation forecasted that areas with junior water rights would receive 45% of the amount of water they're typically entitled to, down from the 58% forecast made in April.
The forecast has been depending on normal precipitation from when it was initially set, and we just haven't received it.
Eberhardt says he's worried this could be the new normal.
We do know that something has changed, and our water is coming at a different time and coming in a different form, and we have to adapt to it.
In the meantime, growers' struggles continue.
You're in a survival mode to try to maintain the root of the tree so you can get to the next year and see what next year will bring.
Valikoff says he's already had to tear out 30 acres of his trees, and that with these conditions, this orchard could be next.
As for what he thinks will happen next year,
I have no idea. I'll have to talk to the weather god.
Valikoff says he's adopted some different water strategies that have proved effective, and that he hopes things will turn around down the road. From Wapato, Natalie Keller, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Natalie, thank you for that. Now, he also said that his organization is working with different agencies to try to make this water stretch as far as possible.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And that's probably a good way to think about it, as we don't have any water coming in our forecast. We do have a nice look down on the Columbia River. I see some folks boating, maybe got the flag up, I hope, out there. 92 degrees, humidity at 29%. Our winds are light at 8, and our sunset tonight at 8:50. Now, we do have heat advisories in place for most of eastern Washington, the Columbia Basin, and up above, where we could see temperatures anywhere from 100 to 105 through the area. A little relief overnight. Stay indoors and hydrate. Here's our hot day, and then look at the difference. 101 down to 89. So we have a cold front moving in, believe it or not. That'll cool us down for a couple of days, just in time for the weekend, as we'll start to see rising temperatures. Temperatures drop all the way down to 89 Thursday in the Tri-Cities, and then we're going to be flirting with the triple digits this weekend and maybe hitting those again on Monday. So First Alert Weather Day for tomorrow, again, due to the heat. And remember, fire danger remains high. We do have some fire weather alerts in the area north of our region, up towards Ritzville and Spokane. They have red flag warnings. This area in red is a fire weather watch, but that will probably change to pink on Wednesday and be a red flag warning in the region. Let's look at winds. Not bad tonight. Pretty mild, mellow, pretty wild, or mild, I should say, the most we've seen in quite a while. As we get into the day tomorrow, the winds are going to stay pretty light. As the afternoon comes in, we'll start to see those winds picking up through our mountain gaps, our usual locations, and then we'll see those gusts as high as 40 miles an hour in Ellensburg, 25 to 20 between Sunnyside and Yakima, about 20 miles per hour in the Columbia Basin, 25 in the Hermiston area. That ridge of high pressure moves out. Here's that cold front I'm talking about that'll cool things down just a little bit and bring a few scattered showers. Now, we're keeping an eye on Central Oregon for possible thunderstorms or even dry thunderstorms. Here's that little bit of rain swooping up from the west, a little unsettled, but most of us are not going to see any rain out of that. And again, we're going to keep our eye on those foothills for any chances of thunder and lightning. So warm and calm tonight, very hot as we go through tomorrow. Gusty winds kick up Tuesday afternoon, stay breezy on Wednesday. Elevated fire danger throughout. Let's take a look at our temps tonight. Not a lot of recovery or relief, I should say, as our temperatures only hit the 60s, probably around 4 or 5 in the morning, and then they'll start to heat right back up the next day. 104, very hot with some breezy winds, elevated fire danger, another alert day for us on Wednesday. Then those temperatures mellow out and we see lots of sunshine. However, we could be looking at another beginning of a heat wave next week. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Hot with some breezy winds there. Ellensburg also going to be really nice. Look at that. Wednesday, Thursday, you'll have nice lower 80-degree temps and then warming back up into the 90s. Here's 103 for Walla Walla tomorrow. Fire danger once again high. Even though we don't say it on Tuesday, it's possible Tuesday as well. And Hermiston will see cooling temps from 104 to 92. That's a big drop off in one day. And then temperatures in the 80s and back to the 90s. So we are on the temperature roller coaster once again. And the good news is our heat waves have not been very long. They're quick and they go. So there, we did it.
Just covering all bases, just in case. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Stacy. Still ahead here at 6. This might be a race with no clear winner. I'll tell you why when we return to tonight's Caught on Camera. Woof, woof.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Who says you have to wait for snow to get the best piano deals of the year? Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is unwrapping Christmas savings in July. Free delivery and setup, and a holiday songbook so you can practice Jingle Bells by the pool. Save on select uprights, grands, and digital pianos. And if you wear a Santa hat, we'll reward you with an extra discount. Christmas in July at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where music is always in season.
Form or function? Should we push the timeline? Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller.
Faster. Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Something big is coming to Wild Horse Resort and Casino. He's elusive, he's famous, and there's a $120,000 Bigfoot bounty out for him this July and August. Spin the prize wheel for cash, free play, or the Bigfoot Bounty Progressive that increases each spin until it's won every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then on July 26th, one of 3 lucky Bigfoot trackers takes home $15,000 in cash. Come catch Bigfoot. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the anniversary sale at Furniture Row. We're celebrating, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend when you liven up your living room. Dazzle with an all-new dining room, embellish and beautify your bedroom, and supercharge your sleep life with a new mattress. And furnishing your home has never been easier with 48 months no-interest financing. That's right, no interest for 4 years. The anniversary sale, on now at Furniture Row.
For more than a decade, Farxiga has been trusted again and again and again. Ask your doctor about Farxiga.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
Check this out. They're off. Wiener dogs in full speed, going each and every way possible. The canines were participating in an annual race at the game of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball team. As you can see, several dozen of the small dogs took part in this competition. As for the hound who took home the grand prize, well, we don't really know. It was pretty chaotic, and I don't really know if anybody actually crossed the finish line, but you know, they were everywhere.
They were everywhere. The Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance is getting a lot of attention with entertaining and educational videos of the animals at the zoo. The clips have gone viral, reaching millions of viewers. The zoo is using it as a way to inform people about what the professionals do there. That's because the videos aren't just cute and funny, but also showcase the zoo's veterinary and conservation work.
Coming up ahead in our 6:30 half hour, our own William Albert was in Yakima today, and some changes are ahead for travelers.
Coming up tonight, we'll be telling you about some much needed upgrades that are happening right here at the Yakima Airport.
The Killer Ferry on Fly the Northwest.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1 hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
And for a limited time, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
For decades, CG Public House has been known for fresh, chef-inspired meals and seasonal specialty menus. When the weather's right, enjoy patio dining with dog-friendly amenities that make everyone feel welcome. Pair your favorite dishes with handcrafted cocktails and premium local wines for the perfect dining experience. Don't miss the Pendleton Beef Prime Rib, served every Friday and Saturday. And be sure to finish with a slice of our famous homemade pie. Join us to make CG Public House your favorite dine-out.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Federal job cuts at the National Weather Service could leave the Northwest vulnerable this wildfire season. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth reports on how this could impact your family's safety on Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest, Wednesday from 5 to 7.
Next ET, Rihanna gets smurfed up for her big premiere. Plus, I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel scoop from Jennifer Love Hewitt. And our Kevin Hart exclusive.
Next ET, tomorrow at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
During the 100 deadliest days of summer, a motorcycle crashes in Kennewick, but we're learning about the possible reason it happened.
Plus, we are talking about a vintage 1947 Pullman dining car, and the owner is sharing a family outing for any train enthusiast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Monday as we kick off a new week. Welcome back. How was your 4th?
Great. How was yours?
It was good.
Yep.
It was
good.
Yeah.
Good. And it was a pretty nice weekend overall, temperature-wise.
Yes. And now we're kicking this new week off with First Alert Weather Days. They're back again.
With a vengeance.
Yes.
Let's send it over to Stacey Lee for more on that.
That's right. First Alert Weather Day 4 tomorrow due to the heat, as we'll see temperatures soar as high as 105 in some places, highs up to 100 in the valleys and foothills, and large fire starts in lower elevations are possible, and if they start, they would spread rapidly, as winds are going to start picking up tomorrow afternoon as well. A live look outside Legends Casino Skycam in Toppenish, 93 degrees there right now. The feels like temp is 9. Lots of sunshine though. Beautiful afternoon. A little bit of high level smoke, but our air quality is good. Here we are in the 90s for pretty much the entire region, and we're going to be staying there through the 7 o'clock hour, 80s by the 9 o'clock hour, 70s by the 11 o'clock hour tonight. So quick sneak peek at your highs for tomorrow. A hot one, especially Tri-Cities, Hermiston, Yakima, Walla Walla. Still hot in Ellensburg at 95, and we're going to be watching these winds as they're going to pick up in the afternoon all through the area, increasing our fire danger. And we'll talk more all about that coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you so much, Stacey. To the fire watch now. Fire at the Badger Mountain Storage Unit on the 4th of July left one person badly hurt, and it hasn't just impacted their life, but their families as well, drastically.
Yeah, new at 6:30, we actually spoke with the storage unit manager, who is the sister of the injured person from that big fire.
She says the family is in Seattle with her brother and had to quickly train someone to run the storage unit while they are with her brother and mom for support.
She also tells us that he has third-degree burns on about 60% of his body from the waist up, including his face, and he remains in the intensive care unit.
He's already had a surgery to clean off the dead skin or 2 surgeries actually, on his right arm and back and stomach. Yeah, like I said, it's still critical. He should be critical for 10 days.
If you would like to help with his recovery, we have a link to a GoFundMe on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Fireworks posing a major issue for first responders well into the weekend. Officials say people setting off those fireworks on Keene Road in particular started a large area of vegetation on fire. West Richland police blocked off Keene at South Highlands Boulevard and Latin Road so fire crews could battle the flames. No homes or other property were damaged. However, a large section of vegetation is now gone. Several firefighters working a vegetation fire on Hershey Lane, which is just up the road from this area, spotted the blaze and made it to Keene Road in just a matter of minutes.
Richland Fire and police were called out to the intersection of Goethals Drive and Lee Boulevard just after 11 o'clock this morning for a crash. According to Richland Police, a driver failed to yield at the stop sign, resulting in a truck hitting an SUV. 2 people were taken to the hospital to get checked out for injuries. Roads were shut down so crews could clear the area. Right now, though, those roads are back open.
A Richland restaurant built inside of a vintage 1947 Pullman dining car is hosting a family train day. Monterosso's Italian restaurant will host members of the Toppenish Train Museum. The event is free to the public and will feature a model train show. It will take place at 10 a.m. and go until 1 p.m. this Saturday.
We're going to do it on Saturday from 10 to 2. We'll be doing the free tours on the hour and a half hour. We'll have water and free popcorn. And then we'll have a model train show in the back. So we have a few model people that like to show off their model trains. We have a raffle for that he's holding. And then we'll also be open for lunch too.
Regular dining hours for the restaurant will take place after the event from 4 until 9 o'clock. We are going to head to Kennewick now, and in more news on the roadways, one person injured after a motorcycle crash late Monday morning in the city. It happened just after 11 a.m. on westbound State Route 240 near milepost 39. Washington State Patrol says the rider was heading west when his Harley-Davidson left the road and flipped. Troopers believe a mechanical issue with the motorcycle's tire caused the rider to lose control. The man was taken to the hospital. No other vehicles were involved. WSB is reminding drivers that we are still in the 100 deadliest days of summer and to stay alert on the roads.
Some of the most vulnerable people out on our roadways are motorcyclists, bicyclists, pedestrians. We want to remind motorcycle riders to please make sure you check your equipment. Double check it. We understand that you're wearing your helmet and your boots, your required equipment, but you still don't have the same protection as you would in a motor vehicle. So we remind riders to please check your equipment.
Although the crash remains under investigation, WSP says they did observe that the rear tire was in fact flat. Richland Fire and EMS also assisted on the scene. We're going to head to Yakima now, where the airport is getting some long overdue renovations, all to help the flying public and modernize some of the airport's aging infrastructure.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert has more details on the impact of these renovations.
The Yakima Airport is getting some new life, with several renovation projects currently underway and more planned for the near future. The airport, which hasn't seen major upgrades in more than 25 years, is working to modernize its terminal, housed in a legacy building, and is looking ahead to the future.
Airport officials tell me that many of these upgrades are years in the making. They say it's all part of their overall mission of making the airport more ADA accessible.
So the building is in great need of modernization, not only in terms of the way that air travel has shifted since that last remodel, but also the needs of the public have shifted.
Hodgman says one of the most current projects is focused on strengthening the integrity of the building.
We're underway right now. We've got a roof and HVAC project that's underway. We've got the contractor up on top of the roof right now.
Another big step is a solar canopy project, which could improve the airport's energy efficiency.
Would be covered parking on the front row of the terminal main parking lot, and solar collector cells, which will reduce our energy consumption.
Hodgman says next year more renovations will take place inside the terminal, aimed at improving flow and efficiency.
Revitalizing the ticketing area, and also not necessarily to be seen by the public, but the baggage screening and air cargo area.
Hodgman says he's been listening closely to what the flying public wants, and he's trying to deliver.
Before I even started work at the airport, I was told three things. We want a flight to Vegas. Don't you dare take Charlie McAllister's name off of Yakima Air Terminal McAllister Field, and we want the restaurant back. So I'm working hard on all of those.
For now, the Yakima Airport is focused on providing a safe, reliable flying experience for everyone who walks through its doors. In Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Well, Hodgman says Yakima is also focusing on electric aviation, hoping it can help ease traffic at SeaTac in the years to come.
Now to sports, and all new at 6:30, the Walla Walla Sweets beat the Yakima Pippins 4-2 on Sunday to win the Battle of the Basin for the first time in franchise history. The battle is a rivalry matchup between Walla Walla and Yakima. The two teams faced off 9 times this year, with the Sweets picking up the rubber match game to win the 4-season series 5-4. In Sunday's win, the Sweets trailed 2-0 after the third inning, but held the Pippins scoreless for the remainder of the game.
It was fun to get to do that on home turf, and I know the fans were excited. It meant a lot to them. The guys, it gave them a little bit more motivation and energy to go out and try to get that win on the end of what was 6 games in a row for us last week. And so definitely some extra motivation, some extra kind of encouragement to go out there and finish off the week on a high note.
Sunday's win was the third in a row for the Sweets as they clinched the Battle of the Basin. Walla Walla needed to win all 3 games in order to take the crown, and that is exactly what they did.
Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30, mixing feelings and financial decisions can be costly. We turn to the experts on how to manage both during uncertain times.
And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network. We're looking at the Yakima Valley and Richland. Stacy Lee's back with a full look at your First Alert forecast as we are cruising through July. This is pretty much the second full week of the 7th month of 2025. We'll be right back.
Federal job cuts could impact wildfire season safety. Good Morning Northwest, Wednesday.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the anniversary sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and get 48 months no interest financing. The anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven? More dollars saved? More life embraced? And more electrified vehicles than any other brand? Yours, Toyota Hybrids.
Right now, you can lease a powerful new 2025 Prius for just $309 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
At Bruce Heating and Air, our technicians are not incentivized by commissions or to find problems. We only look for solutions to keep you cool. Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,650 off on a new Daikin Fit system.
It's the 30th anniversary sale at Denver Mattress. And that means 30% off all Doctor's Choice Original and Hybrid. Or save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Score 48 months no interest plus free shipping. But hurry, the 30th anniversary sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
From global headlines to events in your day-to-day life, the world can appear filled with chaos, which can make financial planning incredibly difficult.
So new at 6:30, reporter Michael Yoshida joins us with more on ways to manage your feelings when managing your finances.
From conflicts to economic uncertainty and more, it can seem like the world is piling on top of our own concerns and considerations we face when making big financial decisions.
Money is something that we deal with 24/7.
Financial planner and financial therapist Rick Kaler says it's important to remember you can't control what's happening in the outside world, only your response to it.
90% of all financial decisions are made emotionally.
And when your anxiety seems to be in overdrive, consider how that may consciously and subconsciously influence your decisions. Kaler suggests trying to understand the stories, experiences, and traumas of your life, even if they have nothing to do with money.
All of this comes into play with every financial decision that we make. And the more stressed we are, the more triggered we are, the higher the chance of a poor financial decision playing out.
So whether it's a house, career change, growing your family, or something else, Kaler says be clear on what emotions may be at play.
When I can recognize, wow, I feel a lot of fear right now, maybe it's fear about what's going on in the world, that's a good time to take a pause if I'm looking at making a financial decision, even as small as buying the latte, and assess what is really going on.
In Washington, Michael Yoshida reporting.
The Consumer Sentiment Index, which measures how people feel about the economy, has improved recently, but is still lower than a year ago. Experts say two big reasons are turmoil in the Middle East and possible tariffs.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
That's right. We've got first alert weather days. We've got red flag warnings. We got a lot going on, even though it looks like a very mild, pleasant evening. Still on the warm side, though, at 92 degrees. Our Yakima Fed sky cam, blue skies all around. Your feels like temp is 90, so still warm. We're looking at an even warmer day with dangerous heat possible all through the region in orange. So a hot one. The good news is it stays here briefly, just a day, and then we'll see a big drop off of temperature. So there's your hot day there, triple digits. And then the nice little drop off, temperatures right around the average, and then we'll warm back up as we head into the weekend. Tri-Cities also hot, 104 down to 94 the following day, staying down in the 80s and 90s for a couple days, flirting with the triple digits over the weekend. And again, first alert weather day due to the heat. And plus, we're very concerned about fire starts this time with the dry vegetation. So much so, there's red flag warnings to the north of our area. And then we have a fire weather watch. This will change to a red flag warning as we get closer to Wednesday. Breezy to gusty winds, low humidity, rapid fire spread in the area. Wind-wise, we're looking good tonight. Very, very mild as we get into your Tuesday early morning hours. Still looking good. The morning, nice. So good time to get out and walk the dogs, do the early morning activities before the heat comes in. And then we'll start to see those winds picking up later in the afternoon all through the region. In fact, we could see gusts from 25 to 30 here east of, like, say, Sunnyside towards the foothills. As you get a little closer to the mountains where that cold front is coming over, the winds are a little bit stronger there in Ellensburg and the Columbia River Gorge. Here's the shift in the weather pattern. You see this cold front swooping down. Now that's going to bring a few showers through the area, but most of them staying to the east of the Tri-Cities. Think the foothills of the Blues, possibly Pendleton, maybe Walla Walla. You see a stray shower there that more than likely will all stay to east of 395. So again, a little cloudy, a few showers and a few mountain showers popping up on Wednesday for the Cascades. So just to recap, we've got a warm night with calm winds, hot tomorrow, gusty winds Tuesday and Wednesday. Our fire danger is elevated again. We'll see those red flag warnings kicking in on Wednesday. Tonight, temperatures cool, but not very cool. We're going to be in the 60s, and we see these temperatures. They might last for about an hour, and then they just go right back up as we hit that 104 tomorrow with those breezy winds. Gusty winds on Wednesday, back to the 90s, even down to the 80s on Thursday. And then if you look way into next week, we can see another chance of triple digits. Here's Ellensburg. Look for those gusty winds, 35 to 40 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. 80s for a couple of days, middle of the week looking good in Ellensburg, and then 90s back for the weekend. Here's Walla Walla with the triple digits down to the 80s on Thursday, back to the 90s, just under 100 for the weekend. And Hermiston, very hot there tomorrow as well. And those 80 degrees, barely, 89 counts, right? And then we're back to the 90s and possible triple digits. So Monday a little far out, but we potentially could see another little mini heat wave, hopefully mini.
Yes, mini is good.
Mini
is good.
There we go.
Yeah. And it's still so early in summer.
Right. It is.
Right? I mean...
Yep, it's July, and it's typically hot in July and August in our area. So be prepared. It's just, yeah. It was weird 4th of July. That was the coolest 4th of July I think I've seen in many years living here. So Yeah.
It was kind of nice.
It was kind of nice, yeah. A little bit of a little breakup of the weather, right?
Absolutely.
There we go.
All right.
Still ahead here at 6:30 on your news. An iconic movie scene is recreated in Iowa. We'll tell you the historical significance of this major league game when we come back.
Who says you have to wait? Who says you have to wait for snow to get the best piano deals of the year? Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is unwrapping Christmas savings in July. Free delivery and setup, and a holiday songbook so you can practice Jingle Bells by the pool. Save on select uprights, grands, and digital pianos. And if you wear a Santa hat, we'll reward you with an extra discount. Christmas in July at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where music is always in season.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
System 1 loaded.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Hear that? It's the sound of savings at your local Ford dealer. Get a sweet-sounding deal on F-150, Bronco, Bronco Sport, Explorer, Escape, and more. Hurry in today for the sound of savings, because a new Ford truck or SUV is calling your name. Just listen to this great offer. Employee pricing ends soon. Get up to $13,000 total savings, only at your local Ford dealer.
The Killer Ferry on Fly the Northwest.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Hey, let's do what's trending. The Field of Dreams in Iowa came alive on Sunday, and it was quite a show.
Baseball legends dressed in vintage uniforms rose from the cornfield, much to the delight of the crowd gathered at the Dyers Field Baseball State Field.
That's right. The Field of Dreams has been around for decades and was created as part of the iconic movie by the same name that debuted back in 1989. Major League Baseball played a regular season game next to the historic site in 2021.
Very cool. It was the first Major League game ever held at the movie location and the first game ever played in Iowa. During Sunday's event, the players entertained the crowd with some on-field drills, and some kids got to join in on the fun on the field as well.
And how about some good vibrations to start off the week?
Right. Today is the National Day of Rock and Roll.
This story's for you.
This is all
away,
for me.
Stacey.
Yep. If you can't get no satisfaction out of this day, here's a few ideas that can help. Listening to your favorite rock songs, attending a local concert, or putting on your own concert for family and friends. My husband has one song he knows, She Hates Me by Puddle of Mud.
There you go. It's the one.
Okay, he knows more than one song, but
that might be his favorite.
Right.
I love rock and roll.
You have a favorite?
Oh, song? Rock and roll song?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Don't put me on the spot.
Sure.
Yeah. Years for rock and roll, probably 70s. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, kind of 80s rock and roll is it's more pop rock, you know. So
There you go.
I love music, so anyways. All right. Do we have another story?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Michael
You got
Douglas
it.
may never act again.
There you go. The two-time Oscar winner who starred in classic movies like Wall Street and Fatal Attraction says he would only return to the big screen if, quote, something special came up.
That's right. The 80-year-old told reporters at a film festival Sunday that he hasn't worked since 2022 after realizing that he needed to stop.
All right, and we will be right back with final weather.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body, leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Get ready for a night of non-stop fun with Tommy James and the Shondells. Saturday, October 4th, Legends Casino Hotel. A lifetime of hits with the legendary Tommy James and the Shondells. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Saturday, October 4th, Legends Casino Hotel.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Federal job cuts could impact wildfire season safety. Good Morning Northwest, Wednesday.
And welcome back. Reason to smile right there on your screen. A cactus phone is what he called it in the cactus garden. He says this flower is smaller than a pea. Very nice zoom in job on that, Mark. Good job. QR code, top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV. Real quick, let's take a look at tomorrow. Warm, look at that. 7 o'clock, it's going to be warm already. So try to get your, big chores done early in the morning. Take the dogs out before sunlight.
Yep. Be ready for that heat tomorrow,
That's
folks.
right.
Be heat wise. That'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, I also like Elvis. I'm back on that. I love
Thanks for the
50s rock and
update.
roll. Good night.